What's going on, everybody? I'm Mike.
And I'm Craig.
And you're watching Two Wizards, One Table. So, I know it's been a long time since the last time we did a video. Unfortunately, life hit us both quite aggressively to the point where we just could not coincide with our schedule.
Yeah, getting together is very difficult for us these days.
It's very, very difficult. Whether it be work, family, things like that. We won't go too much into detail. But we are going to do the drawing now for the dice from our jars of dice.
If you remember from our last video, we did the Q Workshop jars of classic RPG dice. And each one came with...
Those are the Dwarven dice, where the black and red.
With either a black and red or the white and black Elvish dice. And told you all we're going to give them away.
Well, today's that day, and we sincerely apologize for the wait. I know some of you more than others were sending messages, hey, when's the giveaway? And, like, unfortunately, it's been nuts.
It's right now. Let's see who won them.
So, I got our trusty hat. My trusty hat. So, inside of here is everybody's name. So, at that point, we'll do the drawing. I will let Craig pick at random. I won't look.
There we go. What do we got? What's it say? It says, oh, look at that.
Everyone.
Everyone who entered, I believe there were 7 of you.
There were 7.
You're all getting either the white elven set or the
dwarf.
Black and red dwarven set. We will figure out the details.
It will be random for which set, but we will contact you personally to find out your information, because we don't want you putting that information out on YouTube.
Nope. But at this point,
yeah.
if you entered, you won. Expect to hear from us.
Yep. So congrats to everybody who actually commented,
yes.
liked, and entered.
Thank you for your comments. There was some nice love in there.
Yeah. Much appreciated. It's our way of saying thank you for supporting us and everything that we do. Because we are not monetized. We pay for all of this out of pocket just to bring you guys information and knowledge about everything. Yeah, we're not sponsored. Now, we will actually cut into our newest video, which is...
Today, we're talking about journals. Oh my goodness. Dungeons and Dragons branded journals and accessories to help with your gaming. Where do we want to start? Alright, let's just start.
Take your pick.
I have a few that are just basic journals. Okay, but they are cool. This is my least favorite.
We'll go from least to best.
Yeah. It's nice. It's nice, bright red. The ampersand dragon logo and the Dungeons and Dragons logo on the back. It's a nice, what is that, vinyl?
Almost feels like a football.
Yeah, it does. It very much feels like a football.
So it's got kind of like a rubbering kind of latex. I do like the fact that this is embossed. Mm-hmm. So that is stamped in there. That's not a paint or anything like that. The embossed, the artwork's actually not bad. But of course...
This was a Hot Topic exclusive.
Oh.
What I've noticed about some of the Hot Topic exclusives is months later, they start being available elsewhere. It's not a bad journal. It does have a ribbon. Oh. Which is key in a journal.
Oh, yeah. You
gotta have your ribbon, you got your line pages with the ampersand. And the nice thing about this one also is it has a folder.
Which is nice, but that's...
It's an unfortunate placement of the folder.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess it will hold things securely, but you can't... You gotta go in this way.
Yeah, you gotta, like, super stretch it out and, like, pull out all your sheets or any of your props or notes for anything. That's a weird placement. And it's only on the back side.
Yeah.
So...
But it could be useful for, I don't know, your spell cards or some index cards with some notes or such. Monster cards for a DM.
It's not, like, super awful, but it's not also super convenient.
The next one, I don't recall where I got this one. This is styled after the limited edition of the 5th edition core books, the Player's Handbook, the Monster Manual, and the Dungeon Master's Guide. It's styled very much like those books, and it comes with a
pencil.
Dungeons & Dragons pencil.
Oh, nice.
Already sharpened. No, I didn't sharpen it. It's very nice. You got the nice D20 and D12. You got all your dice and your ampersand in there. There is no folder on this one, but you have an interesting assortment of gridded paper and lined paper.
So you can do your maps and stuff like that, and then
your
annotate it on
this
the
one
other
is
page.
This one is specifically noted as a player's notebook. This is intended
for players.
For players.
A DM could potentially
absolutely
use it.
with all that graph paper and whatnot.
Yeah.
But it's definitely intended for
a player to keep track of everything.
Yeah.
That's... What was this guy from?
I'm not sure who that is.
It's Tim from Monty Python, Knights in the Holy Grail.
There are some who call me Tim.
This one is no longer available and is my absolute favorite. This was a Spirit Halloween exclusive.
That's right.
I believe it was $20.
That is nice.
It came with a nice Dungeons & Dragons pen that matches. This is a beautiful book. It's padded leather, or leatherette. I don't know if it's actually leather.
I'd probably go with leatherette.
Yeah, it has the, whatever you call this strap. I always love that. It
like
is actually...
Indiana Jones style band.
You have your pocket here, and it's actually just a sleeve. So in theory, you could take this notebook out and insert other notebooks.
That's actually super nice.
And the pages are, again, it's beautiful. They're
aged paper
style. To look like parchment or whatever. They got the ampersand D20 in the corners and the Dungeons & Dragons logo.
Okay.
There we go. You have it's just a notebook. And if you could find other notebooks this size, you could replace it.
That is actually really nice. Now I kind of regret not getting one. Because that's actually really, really, really cool.
Yeah, I like this one a lot, too. This is the Dungeons & Dragons Bestiary. 8 mini notebooks. Okay, this is... Yeah, well,
that's
just a little sleeve here. It's got this beautiful little stand where all the books can fit.
And if you collect comic books, you're very familiar with this style of stand.
Or magazines, even. Yeah.
Magazines, yeah.
Yeah, but it's got the dragon on it. It's very cool. And what it is a series of 8 different notebooks, each with a different monster on the front. What do we have here?
It's a Lich King. Or a Lich.
Yeah, we have the Lich. And then the pages, this one are lined. They're not all. You have the Lich. You have...
A dragon. A red dragon.
A red dragon, which is also... this one is gridded pages, graph paper.
So you got lined, grid. Nice for maps.
Is that a werewolf? Some kind of lycanthrope?
Lycanthrope, yeah.
And again, we have
grid.
Grid. I love these. Do you want to go through a few?
I will. I will go through them.
I love these as
blank.
And
so you
blank
have blank. So if you need to draw anything or sketch anything or even just loose notes, you do have blank pages.
I like to hand these out to my players that don't have notebooks with them or paper or whatnot.
You also have dot line as well. That's actually...
Yeah, what do we got?
It seems like they give you actually a variation, another dot line.
Displacer Beast. They make nice little gifts for my players, who often are unprepared. I'm sure most of yours are. Oh, I'm sorry. They even say on the inside of the book, they say exactly what they are, and then have a size comparison chart. Look at that.
Oh.
And it goes all the way across to the back. So you can see what the Displacer Beast looks like compared to a human.
And this one has the Owlkin, or the Owlkin. Boomkin for you WoW fans.
Owlbear.
Owlbear.
Owlbear, yeah.
So size of human versus owlbear.
That's the modern owlbear.
That's kind of
old school.
Yeah, modern.
The old school owlbear was so much different.
Very, very different.
But these are very cool. This is available at Barnes & Noble. Probably Amazon too. I got mine at Barnes & Noble. I think it was $14.99, somewhere in that range. Let's go for the Book of Holding. This one is a really nice book.
Hardcover.
Hardcover with a magnetic clasp. Beautiful design on the end papers of a mix of the ampersand and a D20, and just a stylized game controller in the center. Like the plus on that game.
The D&D Fleur-de-Lis.
Yeah, there you go. The Florida D&D. It's graph paper.
Oh.
But here's your title page. But you have some artwork scattered throughout.
Oh. Nice little spacer.
Yeah.
I'd recommend this for a Mind Flare. My favorite.
Yep. It's the same
It's
image.
Tim.
It's Tim.
Welcome back, Tim.
Oh, yes. It's got a... this one has a more proper folder in the back. It's larger.
Not on the inside, but
Right.
it's on the outside.
It's larger, and not only that, because of the way the book closes with this clasp, everything in it is protected.
Still secured.
Perhaps that is the name where the Book of Holding came from.
So it works very, very well for DMs.
That's a great book. Again, I have multiples of this. This is the collection one. There's another one that's, has lots of writing in it. for a campaign I'm working on.
I can't wait.
Yeah. And the last one I have is one of my favorites. This is the World Builder's Journal of Legendary Adventures. Create mythical characters, storied worlds, and unique campaigns. This one is $16.99. It's available at Barnes & Noble, probably Amazon as well. This isn't a journal so much as a series of exercises. You put the date, and it gives you an exercise. This one says, every person in your world has an innate magical ability, but using that ability is illegal and punishable by death. Why? And how does your magical ability manifest? So it creates a series of writing exercises to help you with your creativity, your descriptive abilities, and whatnot.
So even if you're just set to that date and you're just like, oh, well, I want to kind of exercise and write out an adventure, you might hit something that it's just all like, I don't know what to write and how to further my campaign.
Yeah.
You can actually flip through the book just a little bit to kind of give you that extra oomph.
Sure,
that you're looking for.
There's a variety of different ones.
So yeah,
one of your senses is dulled or non-existent, causing another to become inhumanly keen. Describe how this happened and what you can do with these abilities. Don't worry about how logical, how anything. This is to help your creativity and to help you to start writing. You can write something ridiculous about how the cat ate the corn out of your ear and now you can't hear.
That's the wonderful thing about Dungeons and Dragons is like you're not limited by the content in books. You're limited by your imagination, and sometimes you need that little extra cattle prod to the side of your face. Like you need it.
And this is, I'm not very far in it, but this is something I have done myself. I've done, not in this book, but in the other one I have at home. I've done the first several, and I intend to share them with y'all. And, to help those that have trouble with the creativity, new dungeon masters, it can be an intimidating experience.
Very.
And the thing is, you don't have to let it be. Stuff like exercises like this can really, really help.
Yeah. So it's at the same time as well, like even building upon the world that you just frivolously just like, no, this will work.
Yeah.
It's like you can then build upon and make it your own place, even though it's not in the books and stuff like that. And it was like, that's part of the adventure, is building your world.
And all of these journals can help you with that. I'll be honest, I don't do this the way I used to. I don't go out like I used to. But when I was younger, I used to carry a composition notebook in my backpack with me everywhere. I would often be sitting at a bar writing in a composition notebook.
Oh, absolutely. I'm right there with you.
Because you never know when the
inspiration's going to hit you. And that's the thing, is I wouldn't write worlds so much, but I would actually carry around like blank pages from the bestiary. Sure. And I would just illustrate characters.
Well, you tend more towards the art.
I'm more of an art
more
guy.
towards the writing.
Yeah, and that's one reason why we work so well together is because I'm not a linguist by any degree. So I rely heavily on him for that. But like when it comes to characters and layout, because of my degree in game design, it's just laying out worlds is like, how does it function together? Not a single one of these is technically bad by any real extent. It's more of just like what works best for you and your creation of your world.
Okay, let me also just say on a related but unrelated note, because creating the worlds is not just about the writing. Mm-hmm. My wife found me wandering the apartment last night, just like with a look of confusion on my face.
Which is fairly common.
With weird hand gestures, and she's like, "What are you doing?" I said, "Well, I have the map, and the river is here, and I know what's here, and what's here, and what's here, and what's here, and I'm making sure that when I step away from the map and from the computer, that I can visualize where everything was. Because to me, I'm not ready to dungeon master a location until I can visualize the entire thing in my head, so that if y'all try to do something silly, I already know what's over there and how to deal with it. I don't have to start flipping through pages.
The XYZ straight over to ABC. Like, yeah. No,
yeah, but so my exercise last night was to get up from the computer and literally just walk around, pace the apartment, trying to visualize the map in my head. But I was doing it, like, pointing, okay, the river, the swamp, So, I guess we kind of need to wrap this up, don't we?
Fair enough.
We've just rambled for a long time about DMing.
We do that
on a video that wasn't supposed to be about DMing.
Yeah.
So, we got some more Kickstarters coming out. We got a return to Kickstarter.
Mm-hmm. Yep. We got a lot of stuff in the pipeline. It's just a matter of delivery. We want to make sure you guys are happy. Everything is clean and clear.
Yep.
It's been a learning experience, and we're very thankful for you guys being along for the ride. We love you guys. I hope you guys love us. If not, hate us. It's okay.
Like us. I don't know.
Yeah, like us. Subscribe.
If you do, like and subscribe. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. None of which we have been using a lot lately, but I'm trying to get more active, especially in our Facebook group.
And who knows, we are very generous people, even though this comes out of our pocket. I do have a lot of miscellany things that I would love, and they are brand new, they're not used. Once we hit...
Are you saying more giveaways?
I am saying more giveaways.
I'd be okay with that. I got some stuff, too, that y'all might like.
Yeah, we are collectors, and... by collectors, we do spend a lot of money and time and consideration on our collections. So, follow, like, subscribe, because
we'll share it with you.
Stuff is coming your guys' way, and just be patient with us, and you will be rewarded. As you saw at the beginning of this video, we are very generous. Take it easy.
Keep the madness rolling
on the tabletop. Take it easy, guys.